There's big news that you, dear Americans, have completely missed. Your country is at war, which it has already lost.
We are at war with Russia. Or perhaps more correctly, we have lost a war with Russia without a battle. We are no longer a sovereign nation. We are no longer a democracy. We are no longer a free people. The nation and all of our freedoms hang by a thread, and the military apparatus of this country is about to be handed over to scum who are beholden to scum, Russian scum.
One has to wonder how thick the walls of the basement where the GQ special correspondent sits are, or how long will this spiraling downfall of sanity in the mainstream media continue. But believe it or not, even in this incredible 7-minute rant where comparisons between Pearl Harbor and the Russian alleged hacking were made, there was still 20 seconds of common sense.
Barack Obama has twice stood in front of America, in front of the world, in front of history, and said, "I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States." Today is the time for him to do so. He must immediately declassify and release all relevant materials held by the FBI, the CIA, DHS, and the other intelligence and security services.
Wouldn't that be a right thing to do, especially since the accusations are so severe, especially in the country where presumption of innocence, not guilty until proven otherwise, is supposed to be among the main ideals? Well, many, ourselves included, have been demanding for months that any evidence should be released. To date, there has been none. And now journalist Jeremy Scahill, writing for The Intercept, argues that the US president simply must do that, and that would be the only way forward. Taking Donald Trump's position, he writes, just we should ignore the question of Russian hacking and move on would be a disaster. Relying on a hazy war of leaks from the CIA, FBI, various politicians and their staff is an equally terrible idea. A congressional investigation, he says, would be somewhat better, but that would take years, like the investigations of WMDs in Iraq, and would be fatally compromised by the Democrats' political timidity and GOP opposition. The only path forward, Scahill concludes, is to make sense for Obama to order the release of as much evidence as possible underlying the reported high confidence of US intelligence agencies that Russia both intervened in the election and did so with the intention of aiding Trump's candidacy. Scahill's point is solidified by how long this frenzy has been going on. The first report of Russia's alleged hacks came in June 14th, just in time for the DNC convention, which eventually landed Hillary Clinton her presidential nomination. The next time it made a lot of waves in the country was on October 7th, a joint statement by the US intelligence formally accusing Russia of the hack. The timing of that, just a month before the general election, and also when the WikiLeaks revelations were already delivering a crushing blow on Clinton's campaign. And finally, December 9th, anonymous leaks from CIA sources. Again, 10 days before the college vote. Again, all this timing might certainly be coincidental, but until the public sees forensic evidence, if such exists at all, these accusations should carry as much weight as online humor and suggestions that America is at war. Alexei Rashevsky, RT, reporting from Washington, D.C.